What's up, camera? Welcome back to the channel. This, of course, is another anime reaction video. Today we're going to be reacting to Haikyuu Season 3, Episodes 5 and 6. And with this, we have finally gotten to around the halfway point for the season. So far, it's been a great season. I don't know if it's been the greatest season of Haikyuu so far, because Season 2 was really great. The first half being the training with all of the development, then the second half being all of the hype-ass games. But so far we've had some really great moments. The biggest one being last episode, with Tsukishima really proven himself to be best boy of the show right now, with what he was blocking Ushijima. Episode 3 was also really great, because Satoru is a really interesting character so far. I've loved seeing his interactions with other people, and the way he kind of posed a threat to Karasuno at the beginning when we didn't know how to counter him at all. I don't want to take up too much time because I just want to get into this episode because it's going to be, I'm sure it's going to be great. The episode is called One versus Many, I believe, which has me thinking it's got to be the one against the many. It's probably Tsukishima, I would think, because Tsukishima is like the biggest threat against Shiratorizawa right now, because he basically is... We don't know if he'll be able to reproduce the results he got from blocking Ushijima's last attack in that episode 4. But right now, I would assume all of Shiratori's eyes are on Tsukishima, because he's able to block their ultimate weapon, basically, that they've been relying on for so long. So the title One versus Many has me thinking that it's going to be, at least for a bit, focusing some more on Shiratorizawa's feelings towards Tsukishima. So, with that all being said, let's just get into this episode. As always, there will be the picture-in-picture version of the reaction in the description below. On YouTube, it will be a timer-based reaction. So if you want to just go watch the reactions and then come back to YouTube and just watch the discussions, you can go ahead and do that. But without further ado, let's get into this episode. Alright, we're going to start the episode in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. I assume... Yeah, okay. We're just starting with a recap of what happened last episode with Yeah. Since this was the only one, Tsukishima's gotta block at least a few more, like he was saying, but... It's such a great moment. I don't even know what to say. I'm speechless because that scene was just so perfect, and I loved the reactions of everyone else when that happened. Karasuno was less surprised about Tsukishima managing to block Ushijima's spike, and they were more surprised that he was showing any kind of emotion whatsoever. Such a great moment, and I think in that scene, Yamaguchi's reaction to that whole thing was less oh yeah, like everyone else, and it was kind of quieter, which, I don't know, at least me, that totally makes sense considering how they're best friends, basically. And they kind of have that unspoken bond where they don't really have to say much or be really loud to express their care for each other, which is just so wholesome. I love those two so much. And man, I love all the boys, but it just shows how good the show is, that they don't need one specific set of character. They don't need one character to make the whole conflict and show interesting. Because Hinata's getting less and less spotlight, as far as I can tell, over the past few episodes, and it's still been really good. Alright, individual versus numbers. Oh. Slightly different from what I saw the title was called. How does it feel, Satoru? Yeah. And having Tsukishima being able to completely block it will be so much more helpful than what their plan was initially, and that was to narrow down where they can go and then have Nishinoya receive it. Oh. What do you got to say, Coach? And that's right. What are we at? We both have one set, right? I don't know. I think because this was the second set that they took. Tsukishima had the lap point in the second set. Okay. just want to make sure I got that right. It was all calculated. Tsukishima pointed that out in his inner monologue, that he was waiting for the stress to build up in the setter. How's it feel to Shijima? He was pretty, from what we could see in his reaction, he was kind of shocked by it. Like his pupils got, or his eyes or whatever got smaller. Was he back to his old self? Okay. So they're playing mostly like normal so far. But yeah, it was just like that one moment of weakness. Like from the shock of it happening that first time. Yeah, okay, so that was the second set. 1-1. We need 3 to win. Oh, flashback for Kenjiro. Shirabu Kenjiro. I'm terrible at pronouncing these names. Oh. Right. Oh. So, is that kind of like a question of what's more important, an individual's ability to fight or the group's ability to fight? Right. Okay. That kind of reminds me of that whole the 6 who are strong are stronger thing that Oikawa was talking about. Because that's that whole thing of volleyball, is that you're not doing this by yourself. Jesus. Ushijima is still strong as ever. That one attendant in the background. Oh, okay. I'm kind of mark that for a second. 540. I'm using a keyboard and notepad this time instead of writing things down. Yeah. I hope Nishinoya will probably will by the end of the match, or close to the end of the match, be able to receive his Ushijima spikes, but right now it's still not the greatest. Oh. It seems I overestimated you. I mean, he's not... It's not really trying to be mean. He's just stating the obvious. I think I mentioned it before, but he's not a mean guy. He's just blunt. Not very good at social situations. I was about to point that out too. It kind of reminds me how in their first match in middle school, Kageyama was like, "You have all that skill, so what have you been doing for these past 3 years?" It wasn't meant to like insult Hinata. That was more just like, you could have been doing so much better, but somehow you're not, basically. But Kageyama was had a lot scarier of a face at that time. Right. Can't let yourselves crumble. If Shiro Torizawa can keep their composure and play normally, after having Ushijima, of all people, get blocked, completely and utterly shut out, you guys can do it too. Oh. Thanks, thanks, Satori. What a guy. Always knows exactly what to say. Oh, yeah? Yeah. Tsukushima's figuring it out. Nishinoya. Right, we've seen them try to use this before, but it wasn't perfect the last time we tried it. Will it be? Yo, he got it. Nice receive. Yeah. Oh, and our ace. Nice. Aw. We're like a team. Oh, you have the game's not over yet. No need to cry. You can cry after we beat you. I'm in your first year. You got time to improve, but you gotta hurry up. Oh, said the magic words. It reminds me of something. Reminds me of somebody. It's like when Hinata got all hyped about being called the ultimate decoy. Your sense of smell. Oh. Opposites in a lot of way, huh? He's got something. Oh. Oh, okay. That was probably on purpose, too. Yeah. No, we've seen that kind of tactic used before. I mean, that's the best way to make it happen. If you accidentally do something cool, just say it was on purpose. Neck and neck, once again. Oh, sick attack. I think this is the first time we've seen it. Oh, no, couldn't have been the first time we've seen it. This match. Oh, Nishino is gonna get it. He's not gonna let it be like... Oh, never mind. Darn. That's been this whole game. The other team pulls something out, so we have to get around it. And once we get around it, they're gonna get around our counterattack to whatever they were doing it to begin with. It's a whole cycle. Right. Oh, is this old man Ukai? Hey, he's here! Nice. You have a lot of respect for the guy. They're just still traumatized from all the intense training. Yeah, he's come to see his grandson's coaching, the fruits of his labor. Why does this voice sound familiar? I do this too much, where I say, I feel like I've heard this voice before. I think that's mostly in Gintama, but somehow this voice is really familiar to me. I'm probably so wrong, but I'll look it up after this episode. Not immediately something that we can repeat. Yeah, Tsukishima's found his I love volleyball moment, so of course he's gonna look a little bit more annoyed when he can't do it again. Oh, one touch. It's gonna make it so much easier for Nishinoya to get, but yeah. Interesting. Oh, Asahi got it. Need something more reliable. Oh. Oh, that look on his face. Shit. Why? I'm starting to like you a lot more and more as time goes on, Satori. You're a real funny guy. Yeah. And not to insult Tanaka, because I love the guy, but he's a bit more simple. Yeah. Oh. Right. It's still gonna be a long way before we win. Still neck and neck. No one's really pulled ahead. Ooh. Damn. Service ace. They're 2 points ahead now? Oh my god. Oh my god, Tsugu. Yeah, he is pretty good. Nice, Tsukishima. I love that we finally have like a crowd of people to cheer for us now. Oh. No. You're never going to be the ace if you can't score very many points. Yeah. Yeah. It's not that serious. Hinata. Yeah, no. But I mean, if it's what he needs for him to surpass his limits right here, right now, and to push the team to victory. Oh. Damn. So it's short, but they didn't back off from it. Yeah, it was more friendly advice, but he was just really blunt and not very he wasn't very. He was mincing. He wasn't mincing his words. I think it's called. Oh. I know what I said, but it is cool to see Hinata in the spotlight again. Nice. And he was slightly higher up than Tanaka during that block, wasn't he? They gotta keep the momentum. Why are you still here? I wouldn't talk to him. For a second, I thought he just put his hands on his shoulder. Thanks, Psycho. Yeah, he can't do it all the time. What? He's not your coach anymore. Well, yeah, lazy, but it's more like being efficient, right? Yeah, God damn it, Hinata. Guess it happens sometimes. Can jump sideways too. Oh. Okay. Oh, one touch. He can't really afford to be lazy. Yeah. Since he's got so much stacked against him, that being his height and lack of technical skills, he kind of can't do much to him. Oh, Iwaizumi? Oh, is Oikawa here? Sometimes. There's monsters everywhere in this, like, part of Japan. Like, this region of high school volleyball players. There's, like, tons of insanely good players. And, oh, nice. It's so weird. Satori's always, like, the jokey kind of guy. And seeing him get, like, legitimately upset, like, click his teeth. Oh, don't bump into Kageyama again. Okay. Oh. Oh. So the idea... Oh! Shit. One hit. One touch. So the idea is to let Hinata do that kind of jump where he'll end up bumping into other people. But they picked people that can take it, basically. Ooh. Let's go, Tanaka. Oh. You got that right, Tanaka. Good guy, Tanaka. Gotta love it. You gotta do what you gotta do, man. Just hope they don't tire themselves out. Because this is what? Only the fourth set? Right. God, tell me about it. Fuck! It's over already? That was not 20 minutes. But you know what? I'm not even that mad. I love this song so much. I don't even know. I'm gonna have to scroll through this episode again to find things to talk about in the discussion part. Because there's just, like, so much, like, fun, like, watching the match go down that I don't even know what to talk about. Because I can't, from what I'm seeing so far, I can't think of any predictions I can make on how exactly this whole match is gonna play out. Like, I have an idea of how it's gonna go. It's probably gonna end... because we need 3 to win, because it's sets of 5, so we're probably gonna end the series, this whole thing. You have to win 3. It's gonna be 2-2. Each side's gonna have 2 sets, and then it's gonna come down to the wire, where they're like match point for the last set. It's gonna be really intense, and then we're gonna win. But I just don't know what exactly is gonna happen to lead to that point. All right, a little bit of the preview that we see, we might be getting some flashbacks with a younger version of Daiichi, Asahi, and Sugawara. That was something also that I forgot to mention. Still love how they're keeping that detail in, that Daiichi has that bruise on his face. Let me just scroll through this episode. There's one thing that I wanted to rewatch because I think I missed what was being said. I don't remember what it is I was looking for when I wanted to go back to that timestamp, but basically what I did learn, because just so I like remember this, because I kind of knew but kind of didn't at the same time, which is kind of embarrassing since I should have picked this up while watching it. But so Shiratorizawa won the 3rd set. So that means right now the score is Shiratawa has 2 sets while Karasuno has 1, and that was the 2nd set. So now we're in the 4th set and things are even. So maybe not next episode, but maybe the episode after or something, or maybe next episode. At some point, Karasuno will win the 4th set, so it'll be 2-2, and it'll be the final set. Whoever wins the set wins the whole match, and at that point it'll be episode 6, and then maybe for the rest of it it'll be like how intense. It's like so intense where like they go through they spend at least like a few minutes every single like point that gets made, and that's how they make it to the 10 episode mark, or maybe I don't know. It might even be a thing where they do like in season 1, where they keep going back and forth with the deuce advantage thing until they're at like 30 maybe 40 points or something, like they did in season 1 with Alba Josai. But let me just go through, let me like skim through the episode, see if there's anything I want to specifically mention. I don't really think there is. There's not really much to mention because so far a lot of this season has been just like, how hype can we possibly get with this one specific match? And it's been great so far. I would hope maybe more so in the next episode we'll get to see some more things to actually discuss, because there's just been a lot of great animation, and anything that I would want to bring up has been stuff I said before. Oh yeah, I think that was really interesting as well. The whole Hinata's able to jump sideways, and basically what that is he can start from one point and jump like diagonally sideways, basically jumping to the side to get to in position to block instead of running to that position and jumping straight up. Because if he does that, he won't be at the right height to actually block things because of how short he is. No matter how high he can jump, he'll always like get to where he needs to be to block something slower than like other people. So I like how they added that in. I think it was Ukai who told Nishinoya to tell them that Hinata should start doing that, jumping sideways, so he'll be at the position he needs to be to actually block incoming attacks at the proper time, and having Kageyama and Tanaka basically take the hit when Hinata collides into him. I think that's just great, and like helps plays in Hinata's strengths and helps build the bond between these young men, you know? But I think that's pretty much everything I want to say about this episode. Episode 6, I believe, is called... It's like chemical change or something like that. It's called like a chemical change or something like that. I don't know exactly what that's gonna mean. Maybe like like a group of two or a few people on either side of the team is gonna find out a combination that really works, and they're gonna combine. They're gonna combine and form something even stronger. For some reason, I had to look up quotes for something for one of my classes recently, and I don't remember who said it or where they said it, but there was a quote that's like something about along the lines of human bonds or like chemical reactions, and like after you go through one, after you like have that bond with a person and go through the reaction or whatever, you'll never be the same. And I think that's a cool quote. If somebody knows it, you can leave it in the comments. I don't know. Alright, now with that all being said, we're going to get started with episode 6 of Haikyuu Season 3 in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. Oh! Are we gonna start straight up with the... Aww. We're starting straight out with the flashback to Sugawara, Asahi, and Daiichi's first years. Aww. Aww. Seeing all of them. Yeah. Seeing all of them when they're younger. It's adorable. It warms my heart. Oh. Hey, you. They covered up his face for a second. Tashiro. I don't remember that. I don't know if we've heard that name before. But it's kind of cute seeing them during their first year. And Asahi with such short hair. My god. So, I'll have to go back. I actually have to go back and check. But are they from different middle schools? Or are they from the same middle school? They were talking kind of like they've known each other, so they're probably from the same middle school. I think I'm going to miss that, so I'll have to go back and check that. But that would be pretty interesting if they were from different middle schools, and it was during their time when they, like, their first year in Karasuno, basically, where they bonded and became close friends, Man. I listen to this song all the time because it's in my playlist. I never get tired of this song. I think one of the best anime openings of all time has got to be Departure from Hunter x Hunter. After 148 episodes, never got tired of that opening. Oh, give me a second. Never got tired of that opening. I don't know if this would be the same. I don't know what it is about Departure that makes it so good to the point where I never skipped it in all 148 episodes of Hunter x Hunter. But maybe Hikari Are would be up there as like a very unskippable OP, basically. But considering it's only 10 episodes, can't really test that now, can I? You know what I'm curious about? What the openings will be in Season 4. Because I watched up to this opening before I started watching the show, but I have not seen the openings. The chemical change of encounters. Okay. But I have not seen the openings for Season 4 yet. Okay, so, right, because it wasn't right after, I don't think, but it seems like this would have taken place after they became, like, the clipped crows or whatever. Yeah. Jeez. They had come here because they looked up to it, but yeah, exactly. But at this point, they weren't the same. Jeez. It's gotta suck because they looked up to the school, and that's the whole reason they wanted to join it. But to see it in such like a sorry state. And based on what we know from the first season when Kageyama and Hinata joined, this didn't really help the team that much. That spark of hope and fire that that the first years always bring in to the falling apart and decaying team. Oh. Gotta receive it, man. Nice. Oh. Oh, was that what we're gonna get of meeting Kyoko in the first year? That'd been cool if we saw more, but she has like shorter hair now, but seeing her with like the longer hair. I guess. If you set your goals too high, you might get burnt out. But at the same time, what's so bad about dreaming? Huh? Ultimately, didn't really go super anywhere, but it was nice to see them getting really. Yeah. Kind of figured. Oh, this guy again. Oh, it always breaks my heart. So is this just like getting a glimpse at how things were back then, like how bad things were back then? Aww, and that's exactly what they did with the new first years while they were third years. Chansda. Ah, my God. Always just like right there. Always never more than 1 point ahead. Nice Kageyama. Oh! Yo! Nice! Considering you're the ace and all. Man. God damn it! Every bloody time. Oh, they're subbing us. Oh, this is a pinch server. Ooh. Oh. Nice. Yeah. Something like that, man. Something like that. Like I said, all kinds of monsters in this region of Japan. Yeah. Don't embarrass me saying shit like that. Oh, come off, Itsuki. Oh, we're subbing in Yamaguchi. Oh. Did Suki, is Suki giving, Kageyama a super secret plan? Oh. Yamaguchi, we got our own pinch server. Let's see it. Let's see all the progress you've made, Yamaguchi. Oh. Come on. Okay. Oh. Okay. He can't hit it. It's the first, yeah. Don't underestimate a first year. That's what we've learned from Karasuno. Oh? Oh. Okay. Nice. Even Kyoko. Oh man. Deep down, this is just Tsukushima's game. So much of this has gone to great moments for Tsukushima. I'm not complaining, but man, it's it's so good. I'm gonna mention it, but it'll probably be nothing. But their coach kind of reminds me of that one guy at Karasuno, the third year, with because it had those shadows around his eyes. I don't know exactly what I would call them. Again, it probably goes nowhere and means nothing. They kind of reminds me of that guy. Oh. Ah, shit. God damn it. Yeah. There's not much you could have done to that. He should be, but he's still going strong here in the fourth set. Yeah, and we haven't really gotten a look into what exactly Ushijima is thinking right now. But he's oh his long noodle arms. Hey, he still got over it and got a point. Are they gonna have nasty words for each other, Tsukushima and Kageyama? Yeah. Never had to go that far before. They don't know how to pace themselves for that long of matches yet. But Shiro Torizawa has had experience with. Okay. Right. Ooh. That'll be an interesting dilemma. Stop, Suki. I mean, he kind of has to get them fired up, right? But still, you're bullying poor Kageyama. Shit. God damn it. They have another pinch server? Or is it the same guy that they're putting in for the second time? Oh, that'll be really bad. Man. We can handle that, right? Nice, one touch. Oh shit. Come on. Oh! Yo, I was not expecting a feint. They even set it up. They even set it up with that animation change up that normally happens when he just absolutely destroys it, slams it into the ground. They really got us. Had me in the first half. But exactly what we didn't want to happen. Induce. God bless. Thank you for existing, Satori. Oh. Tell me about it. They don't know when to quit. Oh, that was... Jesus. It's only halfway. So wholesome. Oh. That was an Ushijima spike. That's got to be a new one too, right? I don't think we've seen that one before. Yeah, I never thought about it. Never thought about it until now. But yeah, we haven't been conditioned to pace ourselves so that we'll have good stamina throughout, like, potentially 4 to 5 sets. Oh. Asahi, nice. One more point. Come on. Let's not let them... God damn it. Sato's just so proud of himself. Oh no. But if the ad cards or whatever anything can go by, he's just, like, he'll get it to where it needs to go, but yeah, it'll hit the net. It's exactly what it's... Oh! Kind of like how Yamaguchi... Fuck! Oh my god. Oh. Like, I know in my head they're not gonna take this set because that'll mean the match is over. But at the same time, it's still so stressful. Is it Daichi time? Is it Dadchi time? Oh. Give me a visual, like, metaphor. Oh. Standing at the edge of the cliff. Oh, beautiful. What was that? 1720. They did the thing. Yo! Nice. Rolling sun. Oh, he didn't roll, but... Oh, Jesus. I can't with this show. Oh, no. Oh. They pulled a Hinata there, but... I feel like I'm gonna cry. This is too much. Stop. It's not the time. It's not like I wanted to bump into you, Baka. What is up with this guy? I'm this guy right now. He's secretly super excited. Exactly. I feel like I'm losing my life sitting here and watching this. Oh. even louder than anybody that's in any kind of game like this before. Oh, do they recognize him? Hey, maybe he's not so bad after all, even though he's a very flip-floppy kind of guy. I can see that. I love how like excited the VP is to support. Damn, Hinata. I love how the VP at the beginning of the series was just like, I don't give a shit about you volleyball fucks. But now he's cheering them on in the game. Yeah. I wonder if they will switch Kageyama out for Sugawara as the setter in the final set, because Kageyama is getting tired. Oh. Oh. You almost had us, Satori. Oh, come on. Don't do it again. Just get the point, please. I'm praying. I'm praying here. Get this last one. Yeah. Don't hurt yourself, though, Kageyama. Why are you looking at me like that? Why are you looking at me like that, Satori? Jesus. Whew. Oh. Serve it kind of short so they can disrupt their pattern, I guess. Well, don't let it be like when their setter had it short to Ushijima. Oh. Ooh! Nice, Hinata. Oh, come on! You're killing me. Yes, yes. Oh, how do you like that, Mr. Lefty? I used my left hand. Oh, Kyoko with the little. Love to see it. They could have, but they really weren't expecting that. They saw that. They saw how the how the set was short. Immediately was like, they're gonna fuck it up. A lot of ultimates in this show. Just knowing the episode's probably gonna end soon. I can't. I'm going to have a heart attack. Are you good? Because he probably feels upset that he messed the setup. Yeah, and that's always been your goal ever since episode 1, is to play on the court for as long as possible. I knew it was going to end. God damn it. It's always been about staying on the court the longest. And in order to do that, you have to win. I'm still, like, upset that it's already over. It sucks, man. But at the same time, this song, forgive my terrible dancing. I can't help it. I can't help but fidget to the music. Alright. Not much to discuss again. Maybe I'm just a terrible reactor. I don't know. But, man, is it so stressful watching this match. We're finally tied up in terms of sets. Like I said that we would. Because obviously that was like That was like a given. That was gonna happen no matter what. But I feel like Kageyama's getting really tired playing right now. Like, he's probably like gotta be switched out at some point. I saw a few frames, and I'm pretty sure that was Kyoko, like holding Sugawara's hands. And like, I was already about to say they're probably gonna sub Sugawara out for the setter, because I definitely want to see more Sugawara moments. That would be so great to see. But if that's the encouragement he gets, it's from Kyoko. Like hell yeah, anyone gets so much more encouraged if Kyoko grabbed your hands and said that she believed in you. I mean, hell, I would. And I'm terrible at sports and super out of shape. I'd make something happen, you know? But that was episode 6, and oh boy, that was a great episode. Let me go back. So where was it? 1722-ish. Right. And now I can actually go frame by frame. But that was cool bit of animation. How they emphasized the actual impact of the ball by adding like one frame where the background is a different color. Yeah, so it goes from that sort of speedy lines, those are a bunch of different colors. It's basically Shiro Torizawa's colors. Changes into white, and then for a split, for like 3 or 4 frames, it adds in a lot of black, and then it goes back to the white. Some screen shake, and then some like what looked like wind blowing past him. Perfect execution in selling the impact and power behind Ushijima's serve. Beautiful. And I love the sort of flashback we got of I've already said it, but I love the flashback of these youngins. Daichi, Dachi, Asahi, and Sugamama, I guess is the name. I don't actually know for sure if that's what the fandom calls him. But seeing the little ones, it's adorable. I love them. Another fantastic episode. Gotta be probably not my favorite episode this season. I think that still might be episode 4. But there's been a lot of great moments in this episode, and I cannot wait to see what happens next episode, because Sugawara is definitely probably going to get switched out because he's tired, and at that point, I don't know what's going to happen next. I do hope at some point we'll get some of like the internal dialogue of Ushijima, because he's been mostly quiet for like this entire game. But who knows for sure what's going to happen. Like, I both really want to go to the next episode as soon as possible, because it's got me so excited just watching this episode, but at the same time, I know I got to pace myself, or I'm going to, like, ruin everything. I don't know. But that's pretty much everything I had to say for this episode. So, if you liked the video, make sure to press the like button. And if you want to see more Haikyuu reactions or reactions to other series that I'm doing, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. And goodbye, camera.